Bonjour, and welcome to 5 Minutes of French with me, Les Mots. Today we want to look at an ER verb, habiter, which is French for to live in or to dwell in, to inhabit. And here we have the 7 simple tenses of habiter, and I've used bold italics here to emphasize the 7 simple tense conjugations for this verb. It's a very commonly used verb, and um, what I want to kind of convey in this video is a sense of when the infinitive is used in these 7 simple tenses and when a shortened version of the infinitive, i.e., the infinitive without er, is used. So we have seven simple tenses, and in 2 of those tenses, we're going to use the full infinitive form, and that's le futur and le conditionnel. You can see that these endings that we add to the infinitive here are very much similar to the endings that we find in the other tenses. The only difference is the future and the conditional use this infinitive before they put the endings on. So you notice that the endings for le futur and le conditionnel follow a pattern that's very similar to the endings, say for the imparfait de indicative, the second tense we look at up here. So on the singular side, the endings are exactly the same from l'imparfait de indicative to le conditionnel. And then on the plural side, they're exactly the same. The difference between these 2 tenses is whether or not the infinitive is used as the root of the word. So, like I was saying, the infinitive is used on the 2 tenses here, le futur and le conditionnel. In all other tenses, we have the infinitive minus the er being used. So here, for example, habite, all of these singular and plural forms here are going to stick with that infinitive minus the er. There's other things you can look at here that are very interesting. For example, the future tense, le futur, is the only one that uses an ONT ending. The rest are going to use an ENT ending. You can see that in every one of these tenses except le futur, it's ENT for that third person plural, no matter what the tense is that you're looking at. The number 7, l'imparfait du subjunctive, it's got, this is what I call the S tense. It's got a lot of S's here, but that ENT ending is here, and that's all in contrast to le futur, which just uses ONT. Another thing that I like to look at when I'm comparing these tenses is the use of AIENT on l'imparfait de indicative And its commonality here with le conditionnel, which uses that same ending. And you also notice that the first two letters of that ending happen to be the first person singular, the I tense of the verb avoir. In fact, you'll see that pattern repeated over here a lot for, say, the le passé simple. This is the conjugation, the singular conjugations of the verb avoir right here, which is kind of interesting. And you can see that's used over and over. Again, here in le futur, those singular forms have the conjugation, their endings are the conjugations of avoir, to have. So that's our 7 minutes for today. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll look at a reflexive verb in the next video. Thank you.